Start streaming. That's kind of nice when both spiders web the same person from each side.
So you get kind of stay put.
Yeah, you gotta stay put. I thought that was kind of interesting. Little fear, always fun. Always
It
fun.
hurts more when they do that, though.
Did somebody die from
Ooh,
that?
what got me? What got me was the wrenching thread. It ticks for like 500k per tick.
We also don't
No,
have healers.
I know. That's what I was
Not
gonna say.
helping.
With no healer here, and I already blew my bubble and I sacked you. This is turn about this quest that we can turn in.
You can't because you have to have the seals. It shows you can, but somebody just fell to their death. That was
me.
amazing.
I was going to die either way. I had like no health.
Oh boy. That was a butt pucker moment right there.
What's happening up there is people DPSing mobs with no healer.
Well, I got caught by the webs. I was fighting that spider right at the edge and almost went off the edge like Zoosh. Almost pulled a Zoosh.
I just leaped off. I was trying to leap back, but it didn't work. This is a Colossus spec. I wanted to try it out.
Alright, I swapped a disc so I can heal until the real healers get here.
So you definitely don't want me on my paladin trying to heal. I don't even know what the names of the spells are.
Gorax tried to heal.
You just hit holy shock a lot.
And then he died.
I mean, technically, I am one of the real healers.
I can res you Warx. Don't
Right.
at least. This is
Paladin healing is the one kind of healing I've never been able to get the hang
same.
of.
Yeah, I've never really done it. I haven't really even hardly tried it except for I did it on like the lowest level of what was that thing you could do in Warlords of Draenor? A little thing that you could get rated through. I can't remember.
It's disc for me.
Yeah, you guys,
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that.
for the people who used to be on the old raid team back in the day.
Yeah.
Way back, when I
way-
first joined
way-
the guild.
Yeah, like
Back
way back
in the
then.
70s.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Vay came in here and he's like, "Hey, I got a healer for you." And then and he's sitting there giggling like a little schoolgirl, and I'm like, "No, whoever it is, no." And then he sends a message to Jenny and myself, and it's freaking Quali. I'm like, "No."
Oh, remember Quali?
Oh god, yeah, I remember
Paladins.
him.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
we
were
heard that's your
saying-
favorite.
Yeah, Ray said that was your favorite. You two would get along perfectly. You two did not like one another. Oh God.
I
don't know
said they
about
came
a
in with
res
way too much
campus.
gleefulness in his voice. There was like
Yeah.
no, he didn't slow play it at all.
I knew Jenny would say no because she remembers that too.
Oh
I remember
god,
that.
like, he like up and server transferred and everything.
Yeah, well,
Right?
he sent those messages that were horrific to the entire group, saying how much of losers we were, and then
Yeah, I guess
he bailed and went to the other.
he went to another server back
Did
before he
this?
could cross realm, right?
This is it. This is all we have tonight.
This is all we have tonight. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
should make this a lot easier.
Do people
I
have personal?
invite, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that in a second. But one of the things that we have to do, we're going to tank the boss at one of the. We'll probably try to tank the boss the entire time at the Purple Diamond if we can get away with it. Zeus.
Yes, sir.
This is the single target fight. Okay.
Yes. Yes. So you guys are going to get purple circles on you. It's imperative that we do this one thing correctly, which is get them to one of the markers out there other than purple. You're going to lose DPS for a minute, but it's going to help us a lot with the portals. They consistently know where they're going all the time. They're spaced out, so you can dodge the orbs and everything else.
You guys ready for the cauldron? I actually have one tonight.
I
So,
was gonna say.
so
Rostrozzi's coming. He's almost on. He said he's running a little late.
who's got a good relationship with Alex, with this group, or an officer?
Like Alex, touch me, Udi.
The Alex, yeah, that's in the other 18.
Yudi?
I do.
You do? Jump into officer and pull him in. Talk to him. I guess he's having an issue right now. If you wouldn't mind, Zoosh, while we're getting everything ready.
Real quick, let me know if you need me here.
That
I trouble you for a summon?
Of course.
Yes.
Where's the sign? And I was all giddy.
I
I thought,
mean-
here comes the sign, and nothing,
Farm's
man.
excited to see us. He didn't even cry when I got a summon last time either. He is in a good headspace.
Waiting
Not
for
even.
freaking
Yeah, but
weeks for a sign.
You guys are like my two favorite people. If Sam asked for someone, be like fucking Sayarama. You just have to understand. I have my favorites.
Yeah. Okay.
For whatever it's worth, Sam.
Yeah.
The community raid that I helped out with is a friend of mine. Her guild is actually a guild that gets CE. She hadn't run a community raid before, so she was like, "Help me." They tanked it on X, and then the other 5 points were where we put the portals.
Oh, yeah, we can take it at X. That's perfectly fine.
And that way, every time whatever tank would get it, they just run to the middle, and then go back to X when everything was done.
Brief description.
Yeah, go ahead, Works, and give out the description on this one while they're talking on the other end.
Apparently, we drop things at the other 5 things except for X, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this, Leroy.
Oh, classic.
Wait, what's just happened?
Oh, someone really did pull him.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were kidding.
Hey, I did. I sat on mounted.
May I have an
feel
invite,
fine.
please?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry for being a bit late.
You can even have a summon.
Man, Farm's in a good mood. I love it.
He gets to spend his evenings with us. He's excited.
So this fight really goes into 2 stages. Stage 1 is what's dubbed the Phantom Blade. Basically, she's going to mark several players for assassination. As you can tell, very similar to Sikrin. They're both rogue-like characters. She will mark those players and then apply a debuff called Queen's Bane. If you are standing within 5 yards of anyone, it'll also apply it to that person as well. So spread out when you get those. Queen's Bane basically is a dot that sits on you for 9 seconds and then bursts out in damage when it expires. On heroic and mythic difficulty, it also spews out from the existing player, so even after you get it, try to stay somewhat clear of people so that you don't spread that raid damage out. On heroic, it also leaves behind a dark viscera. So basically, this is like a thing on the ground that basically will do like a few million damage to you. So like the goal with this is that you get it, you come out like out here, and then you come like, you know, maybe this far away from it so it doesn't hit you, but you're not killing the raid at the same time. It's also going to leave behind what are called nether phantoms. So these are just basically mirror images of Kaivetsa that mirror some of her attacks. The other major mechanic is called Nether Rift. Nether Rift is the circles that we're going to stick on all the points. If you get caught in them, it basically one-shots you. So once you drop them on the ground, run out as quickly as you can. And then all the rifts are going to basically go off at the same time, and they all try to cause black hole effects. The reason why we're sticking them all out at this point is that once they start to go off, we all converge in the middle. And because of the gravitational pull of all of them, you basically don't really move a ton. The third mechanic is, well, there's two more. There's the Nexus Daggers, which are basically like the Farok lines or the lines you saw on Shrek with their webs. Just watch your feet. These go out in like a triangle trident type pattern in two different directions. So again, just be mindful of your feet. And then there is what's called Twilight Massacre. So what happens with this mechanic is that there's going to be different points. Usually it's where the phantoms are at. They're going to put like a line on a specific player. Our goal is to try and get as close to your line as possible, because the phantoms will then charge through, but they stop it wherever the player's at. So if you're close to the line, you go through. Now, if you're standing in between somebody, like if mine is over here and I'm standing here by where Jeeves is at, everyone in the line is going to get a debuff and it's going to take extra damage. So the goal is to try and get out to it as fast as you can. There's a red arrow that goes on your head when you get it. You just have to be quick and try to figure out where your line is at. Even if you don't get like right up next to it, just point it away from the raid if nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, if it runs into you, it won't go through the group. It stops at you. So, and that was one of the problems we were having last week is people were DPSing on the boss and not running out. And we were getting the whole melee group is getting blasted with it, including the tanks. It's hard to stay away from that.
Any questions so far?
I'll have to see it, I guess. But
yeah, we have a lot less people tonight, so it should be a little bit easier on that side of it anyway.
The very basic thing of phase 2 is actually not that much. Like, it's the Starless Night phase, so she'll pour it into the middle. The biggest thing is that it does, you know how on you did Silken Court normal, so you know how the spider boss does like the pizza slices with her webs? She does the same thing, except it's bigger void energy and it's omnidirectional. So if we got one pointed this way, there's also one pointed that way. You just got to get out of it. You're going to move quite a bit.
Yeah, warlocks love to move.
Yeah, it's a little less, like that phase is less about your DPS and is more like live.
Gotcha.
All right, so while we are waiting for another minute or so for Zeus, officer voting is up. There's a separate channel in this Discord. You have 2 votes for each of the polls that are out there for the officers that you feel would be the best. You can go ahead and use both your votes on each of the polls. So there's officers for the other raid team, which is led Sydney and Alex, and then there's officers in our raid team, which are Campa, Oak, and Worm. So this is for our officers for season 1 of this season. We waited to get established and everything going and the raids going and stuff before we did the officer vote this time around, since people were gotten back. See what the interest was for officers. So please take time to do those votes. We will clear those up next week. I think might do the officer. Might do the guild meeting next Wednesday. We'll know for sure. I was hoping to know tonight, but we're waiting to hear. We got to get our presentation stuff ready and stuff. So Drip is helping. I'll help Drip with it, and If we get it done in time, I'll post it this weekend. Then it'll be next week. Otherwise, it'll be the week after. And I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, let me check.
Are we eating our own flask?
Okay, we got
Yeah.
14. Are we using our own?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Oh, I just messed up on that. That's great.
Hi, you're back.
Hey, you're back.
Sweet.
All right, you want me to drop that cauldron now? Just
I'm
let me
ready.
know when.
I think we did personals this time. Oak, thank you.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Block rocks are down, so please get them.
And don't forget those lock rocks.
I'm
Good.
find my flask.
We're gonna take on Exush.
Okay.
Let's just shut up a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you.
I need druid buff.
We don't. Okay, we do. That's since we don't have a druid, but we got Oak. He was just out of my range. There he is.
All right. Here we go. So make sure you get the portals. I'll call out the portals. I think I can. I just remember I have to remember my sound cues from last week.
Yeah, range. You guys want to try to be here more in the middle.
Okay, here comes the portals. Get to your spots. Portals are coming out now.
Oh.
You cannot escape my blade.
Portal's coming out now.
Move more towards circle. Alright, here's Starless Night. This is the intermission.
Oh man, I had a crisscross on me.
That's okay.
We lost a lot.
I think for that step, instead of using the shield, I think we need to be spread out front to back from her. Because we were all kind of grouped up, so when those lines came out, there was enough time to run down your own line without getting whacked.
Doesn't it reset if you go to the door?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Like I turned around and took 2 steps in my line, and then I got blasted by mine and someone else's.
I was trying to get her to the door, but I was on the other.
Oh, I was there and you taunted it away from me. I was like, no.
I don't taunt.
Okay,
What's that?
explain the red line again, because I ran towards my red line guy and it smacked me and I died.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
want to basically point that away from the raid. Some of that was I was in the middle of trying to get a Spirit Bloom on you and I failed.
Thank you. Let's get rebuffed back up. Yeah, you kind of have to watch the lines. Obviously, we're DPS on the boss, so we got to watch the lines. I mean, you have to get out of the explosion section of it, obviously. That's a lot of damage during that phase. It's a good first pull. Everybody got to see the mechanics and what's involved. So
Yeah, if you're gonna use personal like defensives there, that would be the place. Would be intermission each time.
all right.
You're defensive.
Need mage buff and evoker buff. Thank you. Here we go.
I went a whole week before Sam had to say evoker buff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do not leave witnesses. You're next. Marked for death. Void take. Executed.
Oh, that was brutal. Got pulled right into 2 balls.
I strike from everywhere.
Hit the wrong button.
You cannot escape my blade.
Circles are coming out now. To your spots.
Gutted. Devouring darkness. Executed. Final twilight.
Do you heal his head?
Shredded. You cannot escape my blade. Void take. Gutted.
Or that can happen.
You die at the door.
Yeah, I got yoinked into that portal.
Yep, we had rift placement there that kind of screwed us.
You guys have to.
Replacement is the orb one, right?
That's the orbs. Yeah, we got to get
Yeah, that
better.
that was my fault. For some reason I thought that was one where it stays to the ground but you have to move. I moved it right into melee range. That's my fault.
No, not the orbs. The
Oh.
circle that goes around the rift. The orbs, yeah, you don't want to put that out, and you guys have to be mindful of positioning on that because, I mean, from what I understand, they go out the same way: 1 in front, 2 diagonal from towards behind you. You just have to be mindful of those, and that's why, like, when you get that debuff, you don't want to run back into the group real quickly. You want to keep yourself spaced out.
So it is called Nether Rift. And so you guys have to watch for it. I mean, I have a sound that cues, but it cues at 5 seconds. So that's the best timing I can do. And by the time I call it out, you guys already have to be basically in your spots. So you have to watch for it. I'll try to start watching for it. There's a lot going on, but at least the timer for it. Need all buffs?
May I drop a feast, or do people do personal food?
Only you and
Okay.
Auntie that doesn't have food. So.
Okay, I'll use my own personal food then.
I think most people ate the feast that was still left up from the last bowl.
Oh, I didn't see it, I guess.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
disappeared just a second ago. Yeah.
Okay.
We got
I'll
this.
look
Let's
for
do
it
it.
and see. Okay, I'm good.
Auntie.
Anti-M, anti-M.
No, I was thinking of Auntie from Ant-Man. You killed Auntie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death.
Oh. Orbs. Watch out for orbs. Watch the orbs.
Final twilight. Cut to ribbons.
Okay, rips are coming in 6 seconds. Rips in 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Orbs. Or riffs. Oh boy.
I strike from everywhere.
Okay, next riffs in 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 3. Now. We're gonna make sure we're getting them in the points so people aren't getting sucked in, guys. That's how we're losing people.
We should get it. Never mind.
Intermission. How to spread out a little bit so we don't on top of everybody. We can't be losing people in this phase if we can help it.
Good typing check.
Executed.
Plus half the raid on this.
Yeah, like if you're right in the middle of where that slice goes with your line, it's kind of that's what happened to me.
You have,
That's
you
kind
have
of
to move. Yeah, you just have to
well, I
move.
was, but I mean, it's like again, it's definitely there's some RNG there because I'm trying to run down my own line so I don't take out the rest of the raid, but I just couldn't make it out of that section.
It doesn't matter. You don't run. You're just gonna have to run into the other raid. People are gonna have to move for you.
Yeah,
It just
people are gonna have to because you're right. Because if
it's
you
not
run
enough
down your
time.
own line, it's really slow because it may not be the best direction to get out of that. So people are just gonna have to watch if lines are moving.
I'll run back.
I mean, I could just do this.
Yeah, we res Zula. There we go. Hello, Rostraza.
Good evening.
Ooh. Farm,
Are-
we get a summon on Restraza.
I thought we had an owl in here. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh. There's one in the guild.
An owl? An owl?
Yeah.
Oh, raise your hand if you're generation gap and we're thinking the exact same song. Because I was.
You talking about the CSI songs?
Yeah, that quote CSI song.
From the Who?
What?
That's the only way I
Songs?
remember that song.
Uh-oh, Azula has gone offline.
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit! I don't think she's that.
Well, I can't work under these conditions.
Yeah, so max melee range if you can to give yourself room. If you see the line coming through, you're gonna have to move and get out of it. And then you have to get out of the pie shapes. That's a good one. Oak. You can roar when it pops up for you. Turn to bear. Anything to take less damage.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the ticking damage is what's killing me. I'm just getting lower and lower and lower and then just healing over. If we think we need more heals, I'm happy to go ahead and heal. The good news is I can heal when I'm moving.
I mean, at 15, I think 3 healers is fine. We gotta be,
Cognizant.
yeah, more aware of what's going on. Like the other thing too is that like because the pie slices are always opposite of each other and like they're static in where they go, you can kind of figure out where the first line is at and then literally just move like 3 feet left and right. And I'd rather do that and lines go through people than have people die to the pie slices because I'd rather deal with that, honestly.
Yeah.
And it minimizes movement, so it makes everything else a little bit more static.
We'll give it another shot again.
Sounds good.
Looks like we need all buffs again. All right. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. My secret dies with you. You're next. Marked for death.
Good riffs that time.
Final twilight.
Okay, next riffs, 10 seconds.
Cut to ribbons.
8 seconds.
Shadow blade.
5 seconds. Get to your spots.
Gutted. Devouring darkness. I strike from everywhere. Cut to ribbons. Shadow blade. Void take.
Guys are doing really good on the riffs now. Okay, intermission. Stay to the edge of once it comes out, stay to the edge of it so you can just step in and step out.
Executed.
Working much better. You can see right where the edge is. You don't have to go that far in to just take a couple steps.
Whoa.
What?
P1 execution was a lot better, so good to see that. That's good, Prog.
Yeah, it's good problem. We just
I
so
liked it.
you see where the lines are literally lining up with this line that you see right here in the middle. So you could stand on the edge of it, step over. People that don't have lines, you're still gonna have to move to avoid the purple line. People with lines, all you have to do is take a couple steps on either side of it just to stay alive, and then you may have to move if somebody else has a line on you. You just have to kind of think a little quick on that, but it should be a lot better. And we were doing good. We only lost one person until the end of that phase there, and a whole bunch of people died.
What got you there, Noah? I didn't even see it. I was like in the middle.
Regicide is what hit me. And that hit for 1.5 million.
Yeah, that's because Regicide, basically, if you fall below 10% health, it tries to execute you.
Got it.
Mine was the Queen's Bane dot.
Okay, that was on me then. Because I was right there, like, ready to drop the heal on you, and you died before I could get it off.
I was
So
clicking heal bot to heal him, and my heals weren't loading, so.
ooh. Towards the end of that there, because people's health is getting low, you should go ahead and do a rallying cry at the end, towards the end of that. All right. What was the boss? It was 61. It's
Yeah.
decent. Yeah. All right.
I get a food buff.
Need all buffs. It's like
You're a buff.
you're a buff
Give me
too.
just a second. Okay, now I'm good.
Yeah, ranged if we can. Once the pull happens, let's move into the middle. I'll hold hero for another extra second so you guys can get in position and go.
All right. Let me know when you're ready, Azula.
I'm ready. I said I was ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, duh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do not leave witnesses. You're next. Marked for death.
No.
Oh, I'm dumb. I put that right there. On my fault.
Final twilight.
Okay, next riffs in 8 seconds.
You cannot escape my
5 seconds. 3 seconds. Next riffs. We got to make sure we're getting them to the points, guys, because this is tough.
Oh, that's bad.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
was
just-
fast.
I just purged. We cannot drop them in the center. I mean, I gave a 10-second there. Next riff's in 9 seconds. I'm dead.
shadow blade.
Red dots are huge.
How are you feeling, Sam?
No comment.
Yeah, let's reset it.
I thought maybe you'd say dead. Conveniently, now you can sleep. Sleep when you're dead.
I feel fine.
Wait, what? You can't just steal my tagline.
Guess I gotta say it different. I feel fine.
I feel like the content is still there.
I don't feel fine.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm only saying it because it's such a good catchphrase.
Noel makes a good point there, guys. In raid chat, if you can, point it to the
Yeah,
outside.
I like it.
I did that the first time I had it, and the second time I did it toward the center, and it left that thing right in the center. That's the thing that does some of its abilities, right?
Yeah, and one of the abilities it mimics is the rifts. So if you run it
Gotcha.
right through the middle, yeah.
I missed that. Sorry, I was trying to change my pajamas when you were explaining the fight, and I missed that that was one of its abilities. That's why we keep getting those rifts in the middle, right? I was
Yeah.
wondering where they were coming from because there was nobody near it. That time it was me. I'll admit that time it was me, but it wasn't me any of the other times.
Right.
And it really, if you like Mark said last week, it's a really big red arrow. If it's on you, like you can't miss it if you just turn around. It's a big long red line. So you just, that's what I did the first time. I just ran straight through it, like Noel said.
Here, check buffs. I need all buffs.
What? Buffs.
Thank you. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. Marked for death.
I forgot to move.
Okay, next risks are coming. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Risk coming out now. Let's go ahead and get farm up.
I strike from everywhere. Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Gutted.
Watch out, risks right here by the boss.
Oh man.
Okay, remember, like I said, about the line. Just stay on the edge of the line. It'll be fun. That's our best one right there in that phase. We only lost 2 people.
Okay.
You're next. Marked for death.
Okay, riffs in 4, 3, 2, 1. Riffs.
You guys can run towards each other.
I strike from everywhere. Cut to ribbons. Shadow blade.
Run to the door.
Run to the
Good
door.
thing. Press my button for it.
Do it.
Devouring darkness.
So the timing goes as such that it starts to suck. So if you have an orb and you're next to another person with an orb, it's going to pull you into each other and shoot you and kill you.
Yeah, don't forget, after you get the rifts, you get a debuff, basically your pulsing damage out around you, and not in a good way. And then you shoot the orbs out, so it's just a situation where you want to be mindful of that.
Realistically, you should stay to the outside of the shape in the center.
That's why I want have a desk in range to basically stand where the boss is standing.
That's really hard to do because that's like anti-range mentality.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But that was a good intermission phase. So we definitely are going to have, when was he at that 49? We're going to have at least 2 intermission phases. If we can not burn any battle resistance in phase 1, and obviously we'll probably have to get up at least 1 person in phase 2, but if we can get a really good, clean intermission phase 2, I think this boss definitely has the potential to die. So it's just rinse and repeat on the mechanics. I think you guys are able to move pretty good on the lines and stuff.
Seems fun.
It's it does a lot of damage in that intermission. It's again personals,
I'm blowing
defensives.
almost every cooldown. I want to rewind in that as well because I didn't use that last time. I'm afraid to dream breath because I don't want to go flying across them freaking thing.
Yeah, that would be bad if you landed on one that blew up.
Yeah, get gigged. So,
yeah. All right. Druid buff.
Also, range, don't be afraid to move in a little bit. Newell's been mind soothing the boss so you can get a little bit closer without aggroing it.
That sounds ridiculous.
It works.
It does.
Because Newell is nifty. He knows his shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. Marked for death.
Mistimed that barely, son of a bitch. Nope, stay to the outside, there.
Final twilight.
Get those out.
Yeah, risk coming out. 8 seconds.
You cannot escape my blade.
Risk coming out. And okay there.
I strike from everywhere.
That was real bad.
Shadow blade.
Hey, we're about to get the intermission. Here's Rifts again. Coming out now.
You want me to pop?
Yeah, go ahead. Get up after the Rifts. Okay, get up.
Surrender to the night.
Get up, and jump around. Get up, and get down.
I'm about to purg.
Quick and painless.
Thank you. Get a poke.
Range back more towards the middle there.
You're next. Marked for death.
Hey, Rifts coming out. Rifts are out now. Watch out.
Devouring darkness. I strike from everywhere.
We're gonna have a rift right there, be mindful.
Shadow blades. Gutted. Devouring dart. I strike from everywhere.
Oh,
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Gutted.
Oh, girl.
Devouring dart.
someone went through the center of the raid with the debuff.
We can recover.
The stars cannot reach you here.
Intermission again. Get people topped off.
Rally fish.
Pretty good.
Range
Hey,
back
good
to the
job,
center,
guys.
Range back to the center, range back to the center.
I'm drinking.
I want Straza up in
You're next.
30 seconds.
Marked for death.
Chris.
Void taken. Gutted. I strike from
Oh, I need
Sorry,
the
almost
healer.
back up.
Probably Azula. It's probably Azula.
1 second.
Azula.
shredded. Shadow blades. Gutted.
Keep them going.
Devouring darkness. Final twilight. Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade.
This is not happening. We gotta get it to the door.
Devouring darkness. Quick and painless.
I couldn't find the door. Oh, there it is.
Succumb to eternal darkness.
Damn it.
You go phase 2. Phase 2.
You all shall final phase.
It's a wipe.
Nothing personal, just
But-
business.
That was a hell of a
24%.
good pull. And as such, I'm very proud of you all.
So what are you supposed to do with the Queen's buff? Queen's
So
Bane
if you
debuff?
get, yes, if you get Queen's Bane, it's because you got targeted with one of the rifts.
Yep.
When you get it, you also get a debuff on you that pulses out damage around you at a 5-yard radius, I think, 5 or 8. It'll say in the Dungeon Journal. And then after 5 seconds, I think total, you will sprout
Explode.
out. Yeah, you'll explode, and 3 orbs will come flying out of your body. Now, there's little markers around your character that'll tell you which direction those orbs are going. So you can kind of aim it if you are very geometrically inclined. So,
I
it's
mean,
gonna-
I was just like, I couldn't even. I used health pods and all my stuff, and the damage just killed me. But I was wondering if there was a way I was supposed to get rid of that. But
No, there's no way to do it. You just got to write it out.
Okay.
I can't speak for the other two, but I'm trying to prioritize people to get that debuff as best as possible. But there's a lot going on healer-wise in this fight.
right, yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't supposed to get rid of myself.
No. The Mythic Plus debuff, yes, but not this.
Okay.
I mean, but we saw the whole fight. Now it's just a matter of executing that, and I think we've got it. We just gotta get it cleaned up. Once we do, we'll be good. Also, Zula, I'm bad and I didn't put Source of Magic on you, so that'll be a little mana regen for you.
What are you talking about, Willis? I need it.
We should probably do the hearty feast so we don't have to burn so many feasts on this. I think it.
I don't have that.
I can do it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's looking like if we wanted to do fast, fast restarts, fast prog, this is a good night for Hardy Piece, like running to the door if things are going south.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do more than 10 wipes, yes.
What was that? Like that was like number 4 or 5?
Or not.
Yeah, I don't have enough of any feasts to do that tonight, so.
Me either. Yet.
I've got one actually. It multi-procced. I have 2.
Nice.
Hey, we take that.
Silence of the Lambs is asking for a repair bot.
I don't get it.
That's what she said.
Let me see if I have a hammer.
I got one.
I need it. Okay. Do not have a hammer.
I do a blind man once.
Where'd you drop that, Zeus?
He picked up his hammer and saw.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't see it either.
Thank you.
So 31 people have voted.
What channel is that? I looked for it.
It's at the very top. It's very top of this Discord, and it says officer vote.
Oh, okay. The one that, yeah, makes sense.
Top of the community. So, but not everybody did 2 votes. So there's 32 people voted, only 50. On us, 51 votes on our poll, and on the other one only has 47. So out of 60 votes, which is fine.
So happy that the Zulu said Bolt. Are you from the Midwest?
All of the
Yeah, chef.
Bolt.
all of us warrior buff, please.
What? Warrior buff?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need
Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Forget I'm the only warrior now.
I mean, you kind of were before too.
I was laughing. Sorry.
I'm here. We can go.
All right. Here we go.
Put that on the recruiting post night. Like ideally I'd love a good disc player, but those are hard to find.
I don't know if I'm doing plays disc.
Or a holy paladin.
Samsung had a good disc player. Oh fuck, that was an X. I'm not sure that was me.
Somebody pulled that.
It may have been old.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Okay, Rich coming out.
Yep, somebody walked in with their orb after they got thing. He spread all that damage.
Yeah, there were 2 that were pretty close.
Somebody just shot straight through your raid.
You cannot escape my blade.
That's supposed to taunt.
It's okay.
Yeah, somebody dropped it right off into the my purge.
Those ones aren't drop-offs. Those.
Well, it's this thing. It's this thing where it hits you. It leaves that little purple character. See that thing behind Pink Diamond?
Just keep going. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Now, if you start to let the warlocks die, you're doing less fine, but still fine.
Intermission.
Wait, someone let a warlock die?
Both warlocks are dead.
That was actually my fault. I didn't move quite fast enough to get out.
Reset it.
Go to the door. Where the fuck's my food buff? It's weird.
Yeah, we can't have those first go off like that. It's just.
Yeah, that was just a bad pull. We'll do way better next pull. I'm voting for it.
I like that it says it's a hearty feast.
Yes. That's the last one we have to drop for a while.
Thanks, God. Appreciate
Yep.
your efforts.
It looks the same though. It should have a. It should be like twice as big or something.
Agreed.
Should, yeah.
We,
Yeah,
I
the nice
think
part
mead.
is when you hover over, it does say persist to death, so that part's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as long as we get those voids out, we should be fine.
Wait.
Okay, I was gonna say, did we do a ready check?
Did we do a repair last time or no?
Yeah, the repair is up on the steps.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I need that. Okay, now I feel better. Gracias.
We got this, guys.
All right, here we go.
Yes, we do. We're gonna get them. I voted for it, obviously.
Need a Evoker buff, by the way.
3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death. Devouring darkness. Final twilight.
I was pretty sure it's sideways.
Very fun.
That's what she said.
Rifts are coming 8 seconds.
You cannot escape my blade. Void take. I strike from everywhere. Shredded. Shadow blades.
I feel fine. Oh, I don't feel fine anymore. God damn it. Okay, that's not fair. That was behind me, so I didn't see it.
After phase 2, we'll see who's dead.
I'm dead.
Farm up.
Marked for death.
What's risk coming out now?
Much better on those boats.
Oh, you're on timers.
Okay.
You cannot escape my blade.
Orbs in 2. Rifts in 2. Here come rifts. Dashes in 4. Dashes.
No.
Daggers in 4. Daggers. Orbs in 2. Rifts now. Stage 2 in 3, 2, 1. Stage 2.
I want to Zula up in a minute as soon as the timer comes up.
Yeah.
Next stage in 1. There you go.
It's too many dead, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna get all. Everybody's gonna get rifts.
Marked for death.
Oh no.
We're close. I feel it.
Yeah, we're like right there. I mean,
Yeah, we can't have the early deaths on that at the beginning. That's sucks to burn up out of res and having
early
one.
deaths or having to use cooldowns early.
Can I make
Save
a suggestion?
cooldowns.
Please.
After we place the rifts, those are always the people that are going to have the orbs. So rather than place the rifts and then run back into the group, just like sidestep to the left or to the right. That way it gives people in the middle more time to get away.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the same thing after they do the dashes. The people that get dashed also are going to spawn the orbs. So just try to sidestep left or right of wherever you are. Just to, again, give us more time to avoid the orbs.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
By my job.
Everybody runs into the middle. All the orbs whack everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do our break.
Azula, I have taken a fragment of your soul.
Oak, do you want crit or mastery?
What? Yeah, I'm missing.
Yep.
Mastery. Where did I pick up?
Where are you at?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. My new bracers.
And do you have any crit gems?
Yeah, I have some crit and stamina, but
we're taking a break, right?
yeah, but I can give you what I got. I got a bunch of them. So
okay, that's fine.
Who's that? That was
I'm right in front of you.
If you need a profession table, I can drop one and set it to whatever profession you need.
How many do you need? Just one. I can.
Do we have any pylons?
Yep, pylon just went down.
Awesome.
Good thing about it is it lasts until we engage the boss.
There you go.
Alright. Go back.
I know this is a silly question. Do we want to use Vantis rooms?
I don't think it's a silly question. I think it's a good question. But I feel like we're making pretty good progress. I think we just really need to maybe consider if we lose somebody in like phase one, we need to reset. And if we can keep everyone alive for the first phase one and the first phase two, then I think we're fine.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm not the executive, I'm not the real lead or anything, but when the real leaders come back, we can ask them.
Oh, okay.
No, we get this one down. We get the we get the fantastic privilege of the spider with the eggs.
Yay.
Right.
Actually, I think Spider-Man thing is a lot easier than this.
No, they're both pretty damn hard. That's easier for me. I just cleave everything, but
Really need to get this trinket. My DPS will go up even higher than it already is.
Okay. They're doing a live action Voltron movie. It's like my dream come true.
That is cool. When is that supposed to be out?
It didn't say when it's coming out. Henry Cavill is playing a part. God, I've been waiting for this for fucking ever since they started doing Transformers. It's like, dude, do Voltron.
Who's Voltron?
Wait, what?
Die with fire.
Is it Voltron 1 or 2 or 3?
It's gonna be Lions.
The Lions. Is that 2? I can't remember.
I don't know offhand. Should be 1. Lions were first, then spaceships. Not sure what Voltron 3 was. I assume they're going to do the Lions. They were the coolest. Yeah, can't wait. I, of course, have my Voltron action figure collection at home.
Anybody getting any of these unusually south-reaching northern lights?
No, I haven't seen any lately.
They're saying that you should check tonight because they're saying they're having a historically large coverage tonight.
Oh, that would be
Down
cool.
this far.
I used to see those up in northern
In Texas?
Dakota.
Not getting them here, but like I grew up in New York, and everybody in New York is posting pictures.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
But I mean, they're showing they're coming pretty far down into the U.S., like about midway through down to into the country is what they were showing on the map.
Yeah.
Although it's in Pittsburgh is getting them tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I got a photo earlier. I'm in Connecticut.
Nice. Yeah, they look really beautiful. I remember seeing them when I was a kid, so it's not unheard of, but we just hear about it more, I guess, because of social media and stuff, you know?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they've been around forever. It's just
Obviously, but like in New York,
now
they don't get them
people
all
can
the time.
Share them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, airplanes are dropping trails that make northern lights
Yeah, exactly. And like,
and
oh,
the hurricanes.
yeah, that's
So Air
that's the one.
Force One flew over Florida and made all the hurricanes and
Exactly.
6,000 tornadoes.
Exactly. How'd you know?
I was there.
Yeah, exactly.
I flew the fucking plane. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy. There's actually people that I'm friends with on social media that believe that too, Farm. That's why I'm laughing so hard, because it's
I
like,
know. I know.
it's sad.
Wait, you can't influence weather?
I mean, I can. I just go out there with my grumpy attitude and it straightens right up. But,
That's
you know.
right. Fuck you, weather. Piss off. Go away.
Exactly.
That's how I get rid of rain.
Exactly. Yeah, here I'm looking at a map right now. They're showing it this particular map shows it's coming down into the northern part of Texas, but another one I saw on a different news station showed it was coming down through like around Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, not this far south.
What's that?
The Aurora Borealis, you can see it with the naked eye, and like pretty.
That's weird because I always thought it was way north. I had no idea it would come that like anywhere
That's what I'm
near
saying.
that far
It's
south.
very uncommon. This says, let me see it. This says
The big reason why is there has been a lot of solar activity on the sun, and so the sun every 11 years goes through the pole switch on the sun, north and south switch every 11 years, and it's in that cycle right now. So there's a lot of hot spots and like I said, solar flares.
Yeah, they said there was going to be a real bad solar storm this weekend that could mess up like.
Oh, I get it.
Networks and electricity
So
and
the
stuff.
Democrats are making the sun solar flare.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Excellent. Bitches.
Has our timer already ended?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was late. Come back.
Azula's AFK,
45
though.
minutes ago.
You guys summoned me by chance. I went and got an enchant.
What enchant you need?
Oh, I got it already.
Should help. You should help your son out with his enchant that he's missing.
That guy.
Oh no, he does. He's got both his stuff enchanted. I just looked again. He's got it all done.
Yeah, right. Just so you know, Sam, inside his head, he was thinking, "Fuck you, Sam."
Yeah, he was. Too.
Oh, I
Just
haven't been thinking anything lately. I got a lobotomy yesterday to help with my DPS. It's been working so far.
Excellent. That's excellent.
I actually am affiliated. Partners the
Camp
next
is quiet
step,
tonight.
but I'm very far away from that.
Quiet, not saying nothing.
He's tired.
Like even a D.
He had a
doesn't
big
have
day
partners,
Can you guys hear me?
and That's crazy to me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Tampa,
I
are you
got
gonna
a
talk
new
tonight?
headset. That's why.
Your headset made you not talk.
I got a new headset. I have been talking. I guess. You know.
Don't worry, Camp. I've been hearing you.
I have to.
Oh, hang on. I know it's gonna put us over the edge.
Please explain.
Water breathing.
Water breathing.
Oh no.
Oak, are you ready?
I am.
Azula's offline.
Which gets back soon. We need. Yeah, we'll need the Evoker buff. Thank you. So what's the mastery buff come from? Is that the hunter?
That is from Shaman.
Oh, it's the shaman. What's the hunter buff?
The hunter's mark.
The mark makes them take 5% more damage until they hit below 80% health.
Oh, where's Azula?
Oh, you're fine.
Camp, why are you way over there?
He's ready to go.
No, but I can't give him water breathing. He's so far away.
All right, here we go.
All right, everybody has water breathing, so let's kick fucking ass.
Chew bubblegum?
No, what? No.
5, 4,
That's ridiculous.
3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. You're next. Marked for death.
Yeah, orbs are coming out. Orbs and rifts.
Final twilight. You cannot escape my blade. Quick and painless. Void taker. I strike from everywhere.
Get this out, get this out, get this out.
They got drop one right on the tanks. Zeus, do not be standing there. You will die. You do not want to stand there, man. It's a bit of double right there.
I'm so sorry.
Ready to spread out. Next to you, I'll call timer since you're dead.
Stage 2, 12 seconds. Risk in 20.
Get it out, get it out.
Rick's coming out.
Forward 5 seconds.
Oh man, no chance.
Reset it. Reset it. Got 5 people dead.
Yeah, don't forget when you get these here, that the orbs and stuff like that, the debuff will go on you. So you don't need to run back in super quick with that.
Yeah, that killed 5 people.
What I missed? You said don't stand there. I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not going on the tanks. I haven't had orbs come off of me, so
It was just unlucky. Like it marked 3 of us that were right next to each other. It was just unfortunate.
It's like, oh shit, what did I do?
the 3 people that get marked are usually the ones that have the rifts come off of them most of the time.
Yeah, so if you get picked for the rifts, you will get the orb debuff afterwards. You need to stay spread out. If you get marked for the dash, you will get the orbs debuff on you after it's done as well.
In that situation, it was the rifts pulled everybody together into a place where, and it just right as it went off, and so it was kind of a bad one.
Here again, rifts need to be on the outside of the main circle and everything.
Yeah, and you don't have to come back in and DPS. So once you get done with that, stand off to the outside after you have the rift or the guy with the arrow. When you run out with that, and he does his charge, just step off to the side a little bit, and the orbs will come off of you. And stay on the outside. You don't have to run directly in, and you can set it up so that you're not shooting directly at the center or directly at the boss. You have the marker of where the orbs are going to come off of you. So it's the mechanics over the DPS at this point. We can kill this boss. We just have to execute on the mechanics piece of it.
Yeah, we've got the damage.
Yep.
The intermission, is that something we have to damage our way out of, or is it something where we could focus on defensives and just kind of ride through it?
It's time.
Ride through it.
Yeah, I kind of have to stay close. I have to keep myself healed, but that's how I heal myself, is by DPS on the boss. And I'm sure there's a few other people like Warlocks, you guys, that are able to. You have the spell that you can pull.
Yeah. I mean,
pull
still takes down the DPS. Like it's free damage still, but like.
Oh yeah, I DPS.
If you have to pick between trying to greet a cast or moving, I'd rather you move.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
I
check your flasks. There's a few that are more off.
Check your flask.
Mine's full of scotch.
Pick the wrong one. Drink that one.
Yeah.
Wasted flask could be fine.
Yes. So
yeah, that's good.
If you get hit with the dash, again, if you get hit with the dash because somebody doesn't get it out, then those people will also have orbs come off of them as well. So that's why it's very important to get those out.
There you are.
Making great progress. Let's get through phase 1 without any deaths. And phase 2 without any deaths.
1.
I do not leave witnesses. You're next. Marked for death. Void take. I strike from everywhere.
Get those out. Somebody just had one blast through the middle of the group. Bunch of people got it on them.
You cannot escape my blade. Got it.
Wipe it. Let's wipe it. You gotta get your line out. That one right through all of the ranged.
Got it.
Let's get him roused or buff up. We go again.
Next kind of made this suggestion a little bit, and I just tried it on that rift. Instead of putting them on these marks, try putting them a little bit behind. Gives a little bit more room, and I think it worked out pretty well there. Like it felt good at least.
Yeah, March is the suggestion, so but you can get past it, be good. But again, like I said, that I saw a line for somebody who was standing in the center in the range. That's what all those people in range got hit. That's why we had some people die. All right, here we go again. Evoker buff, please. Druid buff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. Marked for death. Devouring dust, quick and painless. I strike from everywhere.
Marks out.
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Void take.
All right, get him up. It's one of the.
I did the wrong button again.
Get
It's
this
supposed
out.
to be me. I got it.
You cannot escape my blade. Devouring darkness. Surrender to me.
Intermission.
Executed. Quick and painless.
Run it out.
Final twilight.
As a reminder, if you get either the final twilight or the rifts, you will get the orb debuff on you afterwards that pulses damage around you. I do not want to see you in the middle of the ring if you have that debuff. Or walking over anyone else.
That's why people are dying. You have to, after that charge happens out there, you have to stay out. You can't come back in. Can't DPS. Yeah, that's the unfortunate piece of it. But when you come back in and now you're pulsing away on people, people are dying. So. Yeah, there was one definitely in melee that time, and there was one in range. So that's why all those people died. Just the hammer killed me. Mage buff. Again, let's try to really focus on staying alive in phase 2. That intermission is huge.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
I'm up again.
Staying alive.
5, 4.
You're fine, so.
2, 1.
The AoE taunt instead. I moved it.
Marked for death. Void take. Final twilight. Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Void take. Final twilight. Shadow blade. Devouring darkness.
Great job, guys. So great for phase 1. Great phase 1. Let's get through phase 2 here. Get farm up.
You're next. Marked for death. Void take you.
Keep it up. We're doing great.
Executed.
Keep it up.
Final twilight.
Get this out, get this out, get this out.
Yeah, one in the middle of group. Guys, get out of the center.
It went all the way through, went all the way through.
Yeah, okay.
Void
That's gonna be bad.
Yep. Go to the door.
How does that happen?
People are running to the same spot. They're like meeting a partner, and then one or both of them die when it happens.
That one we had like 4 out of the 5 portals were all on one side.
Yeah, well, that's because people ran. I mean, they ran to that side too.
Yeah, I had my bolt go right through group. I've never had one start all the way on the other side before. There was no way for me to get over there.
Yeah, then just run. Yeah, just run to the wall, the closest wall that you can get to, so it's not going through the group.
Yeah, I mean,
I did that, but if I run to the closest wall, it shot literally right through the middle of the room.
Yeah, I mean, you technically did the right thing by getting it as far out of the room as possible. It's just ideally because the thing is the closer those rifts are together, the more they obviously, as you can tell, they suck us in one direction. So if we can spread them out throughout the room, it kind of keeps the gravity of the room stable.
Got it. I didn't have the rift. I had the blade or whatever.
Yeah, that's what creates the rift.
Dagger.
So,
there's a repair rod up at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, that's what creates the rift. Is that so? On that, I know you went the one direction, but I think your guy was over by Condom.
Right.
He came over to Star. What I would do is I would head north or south and head towards like Moon or towards X. If you happen to just so that he goes to the side of the room and not through the group. So,
This is something casters probably feel, but melee may not notice. But if we get a good distribution of those rifts so that it's not ripping us in any one direction and we're not running for our lives, casters can cast while slowly moving across the floor. It's better uptime for DPS for all of those moments, but
yeah, and that's where, like, again, when we get the rifts, I still see a lot of people putting them on the marks. Like, if we pull them back just behind the marks, it opens up the space a little bit more. So, like, I've been putting mine behind the marks, and I think it helps. It helps for when you get the marks debuff, and it helps for when the pulls happen, because you still have longer to go before you get to any of the rifts.
yeah, and the markers, like, if you can see where the other blue circles are and kind of just arrange yourself so that it's kind of evenly spread, that'd be ideal too, right?
Yeah, but you don't have a whole lot of time, obviously, on that. Especially some people that aren't movement class. Let's get another pull on. We're cleaning it up. It's we get into that second phase one, and we kind of lose our minds a little bit. So it's just like the first phase.
Just relax.
Yeah, just relax, and we'll be fine. We're really getting it. We had a very clean phase one, almost a very clean phase two. We just got to get a real clean phase 3 and this boss dies. So, and Tampa?
Yeah, I was trying to test how close I could get.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, how close could you get?
Just right before that inner ring.
Once Campa gets up, I need warrior buff. Actually, we need all buffs, so Campa gets everything. Let me check. This thing was flashing. Why is it flashing? Don't see anything. Whatever. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death.
Oh boy. Watch the placement. Get a windy totem or a roar. But now it's a good time for it. Get a res on farm.
Marked for death.
Replacement on the wrist. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. We're down a healer, so just be careful.
Can't Z-axis the orbs with your dream breath, because why not?
A lot of people got hit there. Are gonna have orbs all at the wipe. Somebody let one run through the group.
Like 3 of them actually. They were pretty much all of them went through the middle.
Mine didn't. Mine was correct spot.
We definitely have to pay attention, guys. We definitely have to pay attention. It's individual responsibility. Jenny, you're able to res anybody?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. Azula's up, see?
Okay, we can.
Yeah. But it's faster for her to res than for me here.
Yeah, I didn't know we had. I didn't think we had a healer up, so apologize for not seeing Azula.
Yeah, no.
A wonderful warlock soulstoned me.
I are broken.
Let's buff back up.
So I know Melee's got to run it out, but in caster, like I just ran away from it and didn't get hit.
Yeah,
does it make sense to do just if you're a caster and you get it, just everybody else run out of your line?
The problem is you got to make sure nobody is in your line, because if they get hit, then they get the buff that throws the debuff that throws the orbs out. So that's the danger of running away from it.
Okay.
Plus the portal, if it goes somewhere that people too close to other portals, then you got the portal sucking you one direction across the room.
So yeah, there was at least 2 lines. It might have been 3, and it went through that time. And there's nowhere to go. I mean, the only place that was safe was where the tanks were standing. And I think the entire center of the stage got hit. It's just unfortunate. Here we go. Had a clean phase 1 and phase 2 that time. We just need to put that phase 3 is what we got. It's killing us right now.
Marked for death.
Just taunt, man. I got 2 stacks of that on me.
Like this one, perfect. This one is perfect. Excellent.
14 seconds. I'm gonna need some extra healing. I'm in trouble. I have nothing left.
Got things in
That
the middle
one was-
again.
This one was not.
A lot of people got it on.
Wow. Oh, I died and threw it out there.
Wipe it again. So I am open to suggestions on how we don't have the lines go through that group or repeatedly.
We could have people stack back up on the corners of the thing.
Instead of the center.
What?
Instead of the center. Are you talking about
Oh,
when they get the
no.
lines to get out?
When they get the lines, if they go stack on a diamond, it'll do the same thing as the placements.
Yeah. But it also goes 10 yards past past that person, so it will hit people behind them. You have to be
Unless
careful with it.
Everyone else is in the thing. I guess they would have to line it up with it. So like if my person was standing here and was shooting at me, I'd go here. And then everyone in the group is never mind.
So So basically, when the voids target you, you have to get out. I think people are tunneling. So
Yeah, it's just like everyone needs to scroll out as far as humanly possible, and it doesn't matter which side you pick, left or right, but everyone needs to go one way or another or offset towards each other to where you have them on the same side each time. We're losing a lot of DPS because of what Oak was pointing out, where it's like, okay, now I can't cast or do anything because I'm running from live.
So we have people that are doing it correctly, and you heard Morak say, hey, that one was perfect, and then the next one, it wasn't. So people are doing it correctly. We can't. It's a personal thing. There's nothing I can do to help you. If I would assume the bigwigs and or DBM is telling you that you have the line on you, please stop DPSing. Get out to the outside. Killing the entire raid and having us wipe over and over again because you want to DPS a little bit more, you're not paying attention. Sorry, that sound mean, but that's what's happening right here. So we have to get out. We have to do the mechanics. It sucks that that's what it is, but this is the mechanics that we're given right now, and and you have to do that, or we're not going to get past this boss.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens if we try a pull. We just kind of exaggerate and just move farther than you think, right?
Yeah, and I'm good with that too. So,
like knights running to the wall. Like if we all just try that, what happens?
I mean, you gotta run it horizontal to where the guy's at if you can, because if you just run it to any outside wall, you risk running it through everybody. So you again, this fight is math in a lot of ways. You just gotta check your geometry.
It's like pool.
Yeah, I can get if you're really struggling, call for rescue. I will gladly eat what I can because I can keep myself alive through a few different ways. But it's just, I mean, like I said, we had the one that was absolutely perfect. We barely moved. I was able to just stand there and cast, and I had zero worries. So if we can repeat that 4 or 5 times, this boss is dead.
All right, here we go.
And I've got a week where I'm going to try out and see if that helps.
Evoker buff, please.
5,
I don't know what you're talking about.
3, 2, 1.
My secret dies with you. You're next. Marked for death.
Run away.
Perfect.
Devouring darkness. I strike from everywhere.
Run away.
Shredded. Shadow blades. Devouring darkness.
Beautiful. Just like that. Do that all the time. Get out.
Shredded. You cannot escape my blade. Gutted.
Get pulled hard to one side. Watch out. Thank you for that witty totem.
Knew all that was slick as fuck, dude. Alright, Starless Knight, I'm down, so we'll probably need to res me after this phase. Good luck, Uzui anti.
I got a res on him. I'll tell you when you're safe. No.
Marked for death. Devouring darkness.
Run away.
That stung a bit.
Shadow blades. Quick and painless.
Auto orbs. Got one right here by the boss.
I strike from everywhere. Shredded. You cannot escape my blade. Executed. Void taint.
You should reset.
Quick and the stars cannot reach you here.
Complete.
Quick and painless.
Well, I got all the lines on me at one
I
time.
have a
That is
soul stone.
amazing.
So I've been trying to hang out towards one side to make it easier, and it does make it easier, but there's just no way to avoid having a line go right through the group unless you can get out. You can't cross the middle.
Yeah, you can't cross the middle. You got to go to the outside, whichever side really is closest. That's.
I mean, it's possible. I can run from X to triangle and not have an issue.
So let's say you got one on your thing's on purple or X or whatever. I can't make it over there in time, right? What you do is you still run at it, so it's going to shoot at you, but you try to angle it, to the correct angle of, opposed to everyone else, and also try to get it out of the raid.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to be in the middle. There's just no way.
Yeah, you should. Your reset position should be the middle for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just cat format and run. So when we're doing good on this, it is. It literally is the. It literally where we start losing people is multiple people getting hit with the line. You heard Morex call it when I looked up there. I think there were 7 people that had got hit. So that's all. Well, you have 4 already, right? They have the rest, and then so an extra 3 people got hit. The orbs come out. A whole bunch of people die. And it's always when we get to that phase 3. So it's just really paying attention to that part. Let us know when you're ready for it. There you go. Very good one.
Lines are out, lines are out.
You cannot escape my
Which lines? Rift's coming out now. Great, 2 great rounds there, Reliance guys. Keep it up.
Bastards are coming out.
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade.
Great. 3rd great round. Awesome. Keep it up. Intermission's coming up here.
Down 2 healers.
Yep. Comes under the door.
Azula's Toto.
Oh, yeah, it's under the door.
My death was on me. I played that like shit.
Yeah, again, that they're there for it's best to stay alive than trying to DPS on me. DPS if you can, but staying alive is the priority. And you kind of know if that area that the pie slice just exploded next to you, just go stand in it. Because you know that that one's not going to explode right away. So it's going to be good for a little bit. So you don't have to keep repositioning and running. It's very predictable.
Beware.
All right. Make sure we put all buffs on everybody. Jury buffs. All right, here we go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death.
Great round. Great round. Awesome. Keep it up.
Shadow blade.
We have a rift here in the middle, be mindful.
Everywhere.
Don't worry. Thank you.
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Quick and painless.
You recover? Intermission? Folks, staying alive. Go ahead and get Pharma.
You're next. Marked for death.
Stay alive.
Bit of verdant embrace myself there.
Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Executed. Void tape. Quick and painless. I strike everywhere. Shadow blade. Void tape. Got it. The stars cannot reach you here.
Stay up for another minute and get me up. Get a DPS.
I think you go to the door. Go to the door. Oak, switch to heals. So we have 4. Let's just try with 4.
Sure.
You guys between pulls?
Or, yeah.
Just wanted to confirm if the guild meeting is next Wednesday, or if
We're gonna do it the following Wednesday because that'll give us time to do the charts. So
yeah, I offered Jenny to help with the charts. I'm happy to do that. Okay, so a week from Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll post an event and announcement. Thanks.
yeah.
Good luck.
In Mythic Strats in Discord, I just posted a Wigora that is specifically for Twilight Massacre. It will play a sound and put an icon on your screen when you have the debuff. I do recommend that you change the sound though, because it plays like some sonar sound, so something that's gonna stick out in your mind. There's the DVM run away, the beware from Algalon, the gunshot, like whatever is gonna stand out to you that you need to get out.
Use a Twilight Massacre, the red arrow.
Yes.
If you have DBM, it says line on you if you play the sound too. So you may not need it. I have DBM, so it tells me.
Which channel did you put it in?
Mythic Strats.
You up from what we're in right now, I believe, right? 4 up from what we're in right now. But 2 for most people.
And I have another one that's pretty decent for the riffs, but we've not really been struggling with that these last few pulls, so...
We get another riff on farm.
I sent one.
Yeah, okay. You just switch to heals? Yeah, you did. Okay, good.
I did. Just running them.
I think anything at this point will help. It just does so much damage it comes out.
Amen to that. Make sure the right talents.
So on that intermission, Oak, use your trank on that when that intermission comes out, and that should help stabilize people. But
assuming you don't have to move, unless
yeah,
trank on the move ability.
There is not.
Oh, there's not anymore. Oh, you can't.
No, I can't.
Go broccoli and run around. Oh man.
I can go broccoli and run around. That's no problem.
Oh, broccoli is a big one, right? Yeah. So yeah, use broccoli on that so you can. That'd be a good one for broccoli.
Sounds good.
Trank would be a good one, is after one of those great big orb pulls in. It does a ton of damage to people, or if a bunch of people get low from getting hit with an orb. Let's
Farm's still dead.
Farm?
I mean, Nightmare's been torching his body for like 5 minutes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I approve.
So we probably have time for 2 to 3 more pulls. So let's make these pulls really good. We kill this boss, we call it a night. We have 5 bosses down, and next week this boss will be even easier for us. Make sure you're doing if you're not doing 7s or higher in Mythic Plus, at least make sure you're doing your 8 dells, so you have 3 shots at 616 gear. So your tier 8 dells. If you need help with them, let us know. We had several of us ran 3 of them last night. Yeah, keys, definitely keys. Hopefully I get into some. We have all raid this weekend, but I probably will be doing keys or dells with people if they want to do them. The more fun is burning with your friends and not plugging it. So Can't stand pugs.
I don't know. I've had more luck with plugs than I do with my own guild.
Or I might be having dog issues. So. Let's get another res on him, and we'll pull with him dead if they.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death.
Nice. Back up a little further.
You cannot escape my blade. Devouring darkness. Final twilight. Cut to ribbons. Shadow blade. Devouring darkness.
Intermission's coming up. People's health is already looking a lot better. I think this is the way to go.
Oh man! Wow.
So you died there, so.
Yes, you ran me over. That was you.
It was me?
Third hunter.
No.
Oh yeah. No. Yes.
Uh,
I know where you sleep.
Marked for death.
Keep it up. Doing good.
Final twilight. Cut to ribbons.
No, take those debuffs out. Take those debuffs out. I don't want you in here. Not to be mean.
Devouring darkness. Final twilight. Cut to ribbons. Shadow blade. Devouring darkness.
Yeah, you're doing great, guys. Keep it up. Minute 14. Intermission. Nobody died on that intermission. 36 seconds. Farm, I think you could take your res if you're back.
Marked for death.
Let's get shit dude up when in 15 seconds.
Lost it.
Yeah, I had some lines go through group there.
Blaming the hunter again.
Oh, sorry. I
Front
used
of
my
the door.
bubble and
Front of the door.
Dead.
That
Still
looked a
good
lot
plan.
better all the way through having that extra healer, I think. People were, sub, 40%. Like most people were full all the time. 35%, I think we were doing good. We had a great second phase 2. We had nobody die in that. Farm, are you back by chance?
He's not, but we
Yeah.
so it reduces
Does it
costs,
affect the
so-
scaling if he's in?
It does.
Yeah.
So that boss's health will drop. I'll go to remove him for right now.
We give it a minute for his body to get ported out.
Yeah. And then the boss's health will drop just a little bit. Anyway, that pull there, first 3 were probably some of our best. We did have somebody die in phase 1. And we had somebody die in the first intermission, but the second intermission was flawless. So.
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app and $9.99 a month for a music app and $12.99.
Comes back before, we'll bring him back in. But
Are we gonna put down another feast or?
I used personal food because I wasn't sure if I was the only one that lost my best.
yeah,
Oh,
we
if-
all
yeah,
did.
for-
Just
if
put
we're
regular
not-
feast down.
Yeah.
Just regular.
Yeah, that boss went from 2.65 to 2.45 billion.
We should all drop out and it'll just die.
Wish it was that easy. All right, let's kill this thing, man. Here, should do. Don't forget to eat. We have all
Just got
buffs.
buff.
All right.
5,
Do the mechanics. We got this boss.
2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death. Devouring darkness. Final twilight.
Oh, that's
You
right.
cannot escape my blade.
Good job, guys. It's another great placement.
Final twilight.
We're about to have 3 portals in one spot.
Roar.
We gotta win home.
You're good as Zula.
Important to stay alive here. Good job, man. 2 great phases there. Keep it up.
Marked for death. Devouring darkness. Final twilight.
Oh. Very good.
Cut to ribbons. Shadow blades.
All right. Well, we're gonna have extra orbs. Be careful, guys. Extra orbs. I recover. Nice, good recovery.
I strike from everywhere. You cannot escape my blade. Devouring darkness. The stars cannot reach.
Okay, another great intermission here. We got this, boss.
Executed.
Get him up in less than a minute. Let's keep it up, guys. We got this, boss. This is it right here.
You're next. Marked for death.
Run away.
Devouring darkness. I strike from everywhere.
Combat pots are coming up.
Shredded. You cannot escape my
Stay alive. Stay alive.
executed.
The people topped off. Watch the rifts. Let's get Jenny up.
I strike from everywhere.
Run away.
Cut to ribbons. Shadow blades.
That's it. That's it. Just keep doing the mechanics. We got it. Oh, bad rifts. Watch out.
Void takes you.
Good recovery. Good recovery.
Succumb to eternal darkness.
Okay, this DPS what we can here in this intermission. Stay alive.
This is the final intermission.
Oh, so we've got to kill him here, guys. Got to kill him in this intermission.
Executed.
3%, 2%. There it is. 5, 1.3.
You almost had it, Sam.
That being Restraza dead, those 2 phases is what kept us from doing it. I'm good if we want to try one last time. If we want to call it a night, I'm good with that too. So
I want to go. We had it. We can do it.
That duel's got to drop. Well, thank you for
I'm
coming
pretty
tonight.
tired too. I didn't feel right today, and I guess I can try one more time.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is for shots. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few people gonna go, so.
Call it.
Well, even with those people gone, let's give it a shot. See, we'll have less people. Should be a little easier.
Release like a knucklehead. So the 2 sacks will be
Well,
there.
yeah, you're the only one that released, so we'll wait for you to res us. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, do your job, Druid.
Oh my god.
You guys
Easy ass lie down on the job, hunters. I just can't even.
I can give you all the cookies one last time. There I go.
Well, thank you, sir.
What point were you supposed to turtle?
Hey, Farm, are you back?
You know, I should have had a fish.
That was great. I mean, we had everybody stayed up there.
Your favorite movies are
Hit the one battle res that we had to do, and other than that, man, it was. You guys did a great job on that. Is it that week order that Warx gave out? Is that what's helping people now? It's good. Awesome. Thank you, Warx, for creating that.
Oh, I didn't grade it. I found it.
There you go.
Thanks, Blizzard. Now I'm a slime and I can't cast Resurrection for 30 seconds. So.
Yeah, thank you, everybody who's dipping.
There's a chance I can get the trinket if it drops tonight? That's crazy.
Oak, are you able to res?
Almost.
Click off the
39 seconds.
There's like a buff you get. You can click it off.
No, it's a debuff.
Oh,
yeah, it's a debuff.
Right.
No, we're gonna do one more pull attack.
We have a few people that once they get res, they're gonna dip. We'll readjust grooves. We could probably go back to 3 healers with the people that are leaving. Rastraza's coming back in, or is he?
I think he's gone.
It says they're offline.
You want me to change back?
Yeah, change back. Okay. He said his game crashed. I don't know if he's coming back in or.
Might have had a reboot.
Why y'all got cookies? I'm going to bed.
So I'm not getting that alert from that week or a. What is the name of that thing?
Twilight Massacre.
Twilight Massacre.
You said you're leaving next?
Yeah, man, I gotta go to bed.
Okay. Are you leaving group or are you?
No, I left him in group. You can kick him.
Alright. I don't know if her straws is coming back or not. I guess if it's...
I don't think so.
Alright. Alright, this is last pull. So let's see if we can't get this to the fire, guys. Yeah, I want to thank everybody I know. It's frustrating to fight on the same boss all night, but a lot of strats to learn. The last bosses are definitely hard.
We want 3 healers for this, or can we?
No, we'll do 3 for safety.
We'll definitely need 3 for safety, yeah.
So, do we still have 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Check and.
With this few people every damn time, I'm gonna get that rift.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death.
Hey, we got one less rift each time. I'll take it.
Where the hell is it?
Cut to ribbons. Shadow blade. Gutted.
Correct.
I mean, I know exactly what it was. Somebody ran their orbs right onto it.
Oh.
You cannot escape my blade. Void taste.
Yeah, spread out. Let's stay alive.
You're next. Marked for death. Void take you. Final twilight. Cut to ribbons. You cannot escape my blade. Devouring darkness. I strike from everywhere. Shredded. Shadow blade.
You ready to do intermission? I think after these lines.
Watch orbs.
Orbs, and then rifts. Then it'll be intermission.
Devouring darkness. Stars cannot reach you, Felix.
Down a healer.
You're next. Marked for death.
I got myself, don't worry.
Can't have a healer down. There's just not enough.
It's on me.
Nice try, guys.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We'll give it a shot. Wonderful. We'll get it. We'll get it next week. Make sure we're getting the gear, getting upgrades. Remember officer voting. We had a lot of progress. Those last handful of polls were really good.
It's going to get even better when we can turn in that Nerubian finery and get the damage buffs.
Yeah.
That's what that's for. I thought it was transmog.
Yeah, so every single time you kill a boss, you get one of those gems. Once we get 16, we're capped at 8 right now, but next week, if we go through all the bosses, probably on normal, we'll have enough to turn it in, and we get a 2% buff to damage, healing, and healing received.
Ooh.
We'll probably do the last 2 on normal and then push heroic, so that'll be 6 bosses.
Six bosses again. But all raid is this Saturday. That's 2 more bosses. You can grab a couple bosses out of there if you only have 6.
Well, like 5 people that signed up so far, so we're hoping there's more than that.
Yeah. Well,
I
as
didn't-
many people as send me
I didn't
messages. I'm surprised that there's not more on that.
Yeah, I just didn't hear about it, so I'll sign up. Other people are probably in my situation.
It's under WoW events if you want to sign up for it.
I just can't get gear from Mythic.
Figure out which alt.
For normal alt raid.
And is it like a one alt kind of thing, or can it just be whatever alt, whichever